General Stanley McChrystal is the man President Obama has entrusted with turning things around in Afghanistan. However, the commander of NATO and US forces has now admitted to poor judgment concerning this article for Rolling Stone magazine. Quotes from the commander and his top aides show disrespect towards key members of the Obama team, with criticism of the Vice President Joe Biden, who at one point was sceptical of the McChrystal plan. "Are you asking about Vice President Biden?" McChrystal says with a laugh. "Who's that?" There are scathing remarks too about another of the president's inner circle. One McChrystal aide calls National Security Advisor Jim Jones, a retired four-star general and veteran of the Cold War, a clown who remained stuck in 1985. McChrystal himself seems dismissive too of Afghanistan and Pakistan's Special Envoy Richard Holbrooke. The article reads, "At one point on his trip to Paris, McChrystal checks his BlackBerry. 'Oh, not another email from Holbrooke,' he groans. 'I don't even want to open it.'" The article also suggests there's continuing mistrust between the general and the US ambassador to Afghanistan, Carl Eikenberry. Last year, a memo from the ambassador was leaked in which he questioned McChrystal's request for more troops, the centerpiece of the current strategy. In the Rolling Stone article, McChrystal said he felt betrayed by the leak, suggesting it gave the diplomat a future get-out clause. Here's one that covers his flank for the history books. Now, if we fail, they can say, "I told you so." Moments after Al Jazeera learned that McChrystal was being recalled to Washington, D.C., 2 Black Hawk helicopters flew out of his headquarters. Earlier, he'd met President Hamid Karzai, accompanied by Ambassador Eikenberry, and he'd issued an unprecedented statement of apology. "It was a mistake, reflecting poor judgment, and should never have happened. Throughout my career, I've lived by the principles of personal honor and professional integrity. What is reflected in this article falls far short of that standard." General McChrystal has 2 chains of command and 2 bosses, the NATO Secretary General and the President of the United States. NATO say they still have confidence in him. Now he must defend himself in Washington, the place where the majority of those criticized in the article live and work. James Bays, Al Jazeera, Kabul.